getting out about 6:20 to see a gorgeous morning. Really pretty out here. Got one last thing to untie. Alright, brothers. Go over to Coal Island and see the sunrise. Go over the trees over there.
make the turn. The sun's already out, but they get out that early. That guy's flying, man. What the hell? It's early in the morning to be that flying that fast. Seconds towards Pole Island, and then they keep going down east a little further, or I guess the south, excuse me. No, that's east, I'm right. This view. Big sky today, a lot of pretty clouds. Pretty warm out here, I guess, because we got a blanket. Some ducks up ahead, or something. Might be seagulls. Yeah, hearing seagull noises. Laughing gulls. Gotta get across the channel. Go over to Bamboozle and look down Smith Jetty, maybe. Smith Point Jetty. Water's nice and glassy today. Medieval glass, but still glassy. Comes the boat. Thought that was pretty good as well. Alright, no big boats come or going. Got all my lights on just in case. Here's flying over the nest over there. I'm not sure how much water we have down here. If we're going to be in any trouble going over this way. Keep an eye on the water. Depth, water depth. Down a little deeper, a little more east, I should say. I'm trying to wait so we get a better view down the jetty. You can see the Bamboozles look not above water, but it's not far from it. Not out of space here. Oh, here goes a pretty heron right in front of us, right there. Flying right there. See the waves are over there on Bamboozle breaking. Right ahead of us over there. Don't worry, put the motor on top of that. Look at this view. It kind of went away when I turned. I have to get a little further. see the land break right there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, look at her. Look at that. Bring it up a little bit. That's pretty good right there. Another heron right in front of our view. Right there. Look at that. Very cool. Sorry, I was dragging again. I had to slow down. Barely tapping. Romantic silhouette. We're not quite there yet. Heron up ahead. I'm not sure you can see him. He's right on the edge. See our ugly cup holder and package holder on the track over there. It's a little homemade stuff for a little while. Spend money on more plastic. You got that. Mr. Heron is still as he can be. It's like they don't know I'm a step. Off his great. I see Mr. Heron. I see you. You're just gonna stay that whole time like that. It's impressive. Don't be scary. go by these laughing gulls and well, step for a sick turn. Up around the corner and come back. Had some swallows and martins here this weekend. Just flying around, different kind of bird to have around. One of them was a purple martin. It was gorgeous. We had a blue grosbeak. That was pretty too. A lot of bluebirds here. Actual bluebirds and blue birds. Where I've grown up, we always had a preponderance of more redbirds than bluebirds. Cardinal and blue jay, we had those. And around here we have blue ones. So we've had a summer tanager, which is red, a scarlet tanager, a couple new yellows, a couple of warblers, different kinds of warblers. It's been a good spring. Okay, gotta pay attention. I was familiar with this little spot of depth. And we're not at high tide. Look over this little lake over here and see how deep it is. Should be going towards high tide. It's not until like 2 o'clock and it's 6 a.m. so we're pretty shallow right now. That wind's pushing. Did this same trip on a paddle. I think it's at Beyond Smith Point a couple weeks ago. Interesting to see how long it took me to get here in a paddle, a kayak. I think it took me about 25 in the skiff. Well, the sand's high enough, the water's low enough that I can tell I'm definitely getting in this little lake over here. So I'm going to not take the time to get over there and give you a little sunshine. Variegated sunshine. Voltage meter fell off. time. And now I got a soggy sleeve. It is a working space. Sometimes you have to work to avoid it. It's always great when you get water trapped in your sleeve and it rolls when you raise your arm, rolls down towards your elbow. You know what? I don't really need this coat on anyway. It's not that cold out there. So let's use that. Alright, let's go over this way. Let's get out of here. Good thing they had those shark fins on the bottom. Pushes your blade out of the way. Now that's the hazards of going out at not high tide. I see you guys. We're going to be kind of low on battery, so you might actually see me rowing before it's over with. Might be fun. Do a little row video. Famous last words. little more efficiency. Yeah, no lights are even blinking. Let's get across the channel before you quit. Might be fun. Go through the shallow part over here with the oars. You know me as a pretty good paddler, I assume, but as a rowman, I'm an oarsman. I'm not quite there yet. It's been a while, a long time since I've rowed. It's a coordinated effort. Just give me my last juice to get across this thing. One more view down here at the bottom. Big wide open. I'm taking this guy out there. Looks flat from here, but I need a little more engine to be out there. What's crazy is right here, the channel's just right over here by this edge, so you might feel like you're out of the way, but you're still in their path. They've got to be just on the left side of that triangle over there. I think you can probably see that triangle. Day beacon over there. So we're in the highway right now. Nobody coming though. Also, on these little battery the trolling motors, your battery doesn't just flat out die. It slowly gets less powerful, so you get less engine. And right now, we're not going. The wind's blowing us almost more than we're moving. Well, we're moving, but we're also being pushed to the right. Not want me to get past this float. Seriously. Really slow. Alright, well, I'm gonna get the oars out. I'm gonna get past this float. Put out the oars. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee and then we'll get out the oars. The motor is giving us less and less. This should be fun. Turn the motor off, pull it out the water. Still don't have the water. Let's hope I get this thing. Okay, that's out of water, sort of. No Hopefully we won't hit the sand before I get these oars in. More. Somehow I knew I was going to do this. I have a little thing locked to my oar box. And I have to move it. Okay. Second oar. Here we go. Alright. Gotta go this way. Seat right here. A little extra seat. We almost hit the beach, but we didn't. These things in their rocks. You know, I'm sitting on a seat here, and it's a little high. Rowing. I'll drop my legs. You're gonna go, wow, he's really fast on the rowboat. I probably was going to be faster than the motor, for sure. This might die, though. The seat. I guess I can go a little deeper. Featherings are out. So I wonder if I have to. I feel like I have to turn my legs. It's this way and then this way. This way and then this way. Okay, there we go. There's my feathering. For the back pieces. I'm not sure how straight I am though. Coming up on the heron nest to my left, your right. Possibly flying over. Be worse with my right hand. Keep going left. We're making progress. It's super shallow right here. Shallow this lake is right now. I've been in this lake a while. It's a little green. shallow. Do wrist beaching? Sure, why not? It's a wet boot, so we're having a little fun. Know where I'm going because I can't see. I'm going backwards. Okay, now the oars are just in sand. There's water. This is very ineffective. Let's do pull an oar out and just push. The water's going in. We're doing every type of boat we can today. Okay, is that dragging or is it just a current? There's like a big current coming out here. Interesting. It's leaving. Okay, we should be some depth. We're gonna drag right here. Alright, I'm not gonna go in any further. This is enough. I'm going to let it push us back out because I earned a little current. That guy right there, I can't do that. Just going to have to hold it. Did you hear that? Weird noise coming from the island. We're almost back out. I think we're going to hit current on the outside. Let me just paddle a little backwards. What that is. It's like a cow. Oh, it could be a deer. That's probably what it is. Wrong way, citizen. Alright, let's get our... Hey, look, we're going to cut our lights off because I'm under motor. We're not even needed anyway. Are you still videoing? Yeah. Okay. Let's put you about right there. Let's go get super shallow. Nice to take the skiff out and explore without a motor. See how well it does. Yeah, we're grounded. Not too bad. Probably, I don't know, about a motor's 2 inches deeper, maybe 3 inches deeper than a kayak. Strong. Hearing in your shot, hopefully. Just a bunch of gulls in the water. think something big was going on. On the second lake now. Alright, let me give you a quick view of these guys. Let's see, I want to go this way. Do a full turnaround. Oh, they literally just flew. You can see they're actually coming at us. To the lake, we're good. Alright, let's go in. Almost got my rowing adjusted, and I'm not a oarsman, as I said, but what I'm doing is just giving my right arm about 2 inches more depth, or not depth, but reach. So I'm reaching just a little further with the right arm than I am with the left, and hoping and adding just a little velocity to that pole to get a little more even, more so much on dirt. I'm pushing again. Oh, it's pretty shallow. I don't know if I'm going to. That looks pretty good though. Let's see. That looks like there. Water's going into this one. It's weird because the water was pushing out of the other one. I don't know, it looks pretty shallow down there at the end. It looks like just pain. I'll give you a shot of it real quick. I'm going to go this way. There we go. Let's pull this in. Better make my mind up quick. Go this way. Nope, this way. This way. It's too shallow. It's not fun pushing off the dirt, the horse. Come back good high tide sometime. It's on the right side. There's so much wind out there. All of a sudden, it's just right too. Get back to deep water, I'm going to switch back to power. Ah, shucked. I just hit a big old tree stump and dislodge off of that. There's action. I've never hit that before. Okay, we're going to do a double oar push. Get off. Okay, we're off. Whatever that was. Now I'm going to hook everything back up and go back in the opposite direction. Deeper. The wind's pushing me towards the shore, so kept getting closer and closer. Alright, get out past this little duck line, motor back in. Is Maisie's seat, her putter boat seat, is sitting up here right in the wrong spot. That's a bit of a design flaw, because I got about half the butt on it. It might be one reason my right side is rowing wrong. That's big rows. Row, my big row right here. I'll have a little more practice. Not that impressive, is it? Now, enough time to float until I get all hooked up. Got our oars. Switch back. This is the life. And we're off. Definitely not as fast. Oh wait, this happened last year. Interesting enough, the battery recovered a little bit. Being off. And I cut my lights off, which are only LEDs. I can't take that much juice. But in the life of a little battery, voltage meter and the lights matter, and the horn. You can see the horn's even quieter. Yeah, the horn won't even blow. The horns need more juice. Like, they're actually loud horns if they had more power. If I put two batteries in there, those horns would be loud. But 12 volts just barely makes them toot. Up front you can see a shiny bag. That's the new boat cover. Seemed kind of extraneous at first, but then if you're down here with it on the dock, it's a pain. Probably the worst thing about these little boats, it's just a little boat, but it's heavy enough I can't pick it over my head, is getting it on and off the trailer. And so let's say you're down here for 3 days and it's going to rain the second day. you either got to put it in the trailer or you got to cover it, or it'll fill up with water. All of a sudden, a $39 boat cover seemed like a good idea. Take your hand off. Get the size to go. Laughing gull flying over checking this out. As we try different propulsion systems, just think about 400 years ago and being at sea and losing your propulsion tool, your sail or whatever. It's frightening. Boats are very much controlled by what's pushing them. What direction they're facing into waves and all that, all part of the propulsion control system. And I guess, you know, if you think about it, all the colonists that came over and good and bad of all that, they really only had one drive system. Didn't break out a bunch of oars. Now the Vikings had a double system because, you know, the Swedes are always smarter than us in design. They could do wind or row. Those old English, they just went out with one thing. The audacity. Alright, I see our nondescript red chairs starting to show up. We're going pretty slow, being high gear. We have juiced the battery. We'll go ahead and beach it. There's a turkey vulture. He's got a little red in his head. Yeah, I could go by faster if I could, but I can't. I hear your warning. I hear your warning. I'm going that way. Just sit down. I mean, how many times I got to go by you to not realize I'm not going to realize I'm not going to do anything? It's like a ride. What are you doing? You're getting too close to me now. She's a little close that time. It must be eggs. I've got a hat on today. I don't want to get tapped. Bunch of claws. Alright, well, we're slowly putting in. Got no juice left. Well, you know, this is a good test of the battery and like what happens when it's about to run out, because get a kind of experience, but it looks like it never does. It just goes slower. It's asymptotic. It just slowly gets slower to the point where you're only moving fractional amounts. It's still going, still going. Never dies. We are here, and we're going to beach this thing. Bring on the left side. So a little bit of a side beach, so I can get out. I'm going to go quick and pull this motor. Alright. Oh, we made it. We thought we would. Got this new bin on the back. It's kind of cool, but it gets in the way a little bit. All right, I'm gonna stop this, and then I'm gonna show you what's in the boat. All right, the boat has gotten super dirty. I was doing dock work, walking around in my sandy boots. This is, I was gonna show you what's in the boat. This is my case. It's got binoculars, sunglasses, the registration, boater card, things like that you need, and it floats and it's waterproof. And then I just hook it on with a carabiner. This is a throw device. You don't have to have them in this boat on the inland shores, but I do. This is I unplugged it already. This is our battery. Looks like so. And I have 3 little connectors to these guys put on the motor. And I find them impossible to undo, so it's easier to pull them out. That's the motor. This is the lights and the horn. The little ones are the voltage meter. And the 3 make up the complete system. Coffee, mooring lines on each cleat. It's a cleat, 4 corners. There's our anchor light I use at night so somebody sees us. This is how you get video, video. Hooks into this track system I added. I added 1 track on this side, then I added a track up there. So you can see this guy's got a track on it, and we've stuck some, like I said, some cheap plastic on there for right now. I carry usually a life vest per person. And this is a boat hook, and this seems extraneous too, but I tell you what, it is so much easier to get to a dock if you got that, or grab a rope out of the water or whatever. Nice. And that's a coat I got wet. 1 extra line in the front, and that is pretty much it. I talked about the boat cover already. I'll show you I also have an anchor up here. It's actually too small of an anchor, so good luck using it. Here's our switch panel. Blue's the horn, and then the 2 lights. And then here's the motor. It's a Newport Vessels. Turns both directions. This is reverse, this is forward. And, I don't think you saw that. Turns both directions. Has an extender, and then this is that new rudder. Helps direct the, just put more power in the boat. And then there's a dry bag back there if you want to put something, keep it dry. That's the boat. I'm going to take it out, put it in the barn, but I want to wash it out first because it's gotten a little gross. And also, aluminum has a problem with electrolysis, which salt will attack the aluminum. And I had a little bit of a salt buildup right here already. And this boat's in great shape. Like, it's old, but there's no eaten up aluminum inside. A lot of times you'll see these boats and all the rivets and stuff, all that metal down there will be kind of eaten up from electrolysis. So I want to keep it that way. And here's the trailer. Got a hand cart. I'm going to push that and then hopefully pull this whole thing out of the water. We'll see with that hand cart. And the Jeep's here if it doesn't. But the goal is to not have to bring the Jeep every time. All right, that's it for now. This is not going well. Gotten it that far. Looks like you could just pull that right out, right? Super heavy. All right. I'm gonna keep trying. All right, well, I took the battery out. This thing weighs like 70 pounds, I think. It's probably like 50, but it feels like 70. And the boat is out of the water. All right, now I just got to get up there. First, I think we need to take a heart rate reduction on the pier. I can get my shoes wet, get the sand off the bottom, and get a little water on the inside because they got a little sand a minute ago. They're chafy, and I don't have any socks on, so. All right, we'll wash them out up there. Come in on the side here so we don't carry any sand with us. Just a little water in our boots. Just a little water in our boots. And a squishing or sound in our shoes. All right. Oh, well, we earned this seat. That's a long little paddle and putter. And our shoes are full of water. That wouldn't take me breathing, but that's me getting up the hill, and it sleeps in there. So the hand cart without the battery will work, but boy, it's a workout. So only in times of need.